What is going on, everyone? I'm back with a brand new Youtooz unboxing, and today we're going to be cracking right into the RWBY Youtooz collection. So, let's get started. Now, if you don't know what RWBY is, first off, it's not like the little gems. This is an animated series that my girlfriend got me hooked into called RWBY, where it's literally... These are the main characters, which are Ruby Rose, Blake Belladonna, Weiss Schnee, and Yang Yao Long, which spell out RWBY, RBWY, which is their also team name, Team RWBY. This is a series based in a world called... What is it called? Remnant. My apologies. It's been a while since I watched the show, so forgive me if you are a fan of RWBY and you can remember these things. It's been a while since I watched, so... But it's based in the world of Remnant, where Team RWBY and a bunch of other characters known as hunters and huntresses, where they fight these demon-like creatures named the Darkness of Grimm, and they want to take over the world, basically. And these four characters, along with their friends, are hunting down these ancient relics, to where if they get all the relics together, they will bring back the brothers, who are basically the creators of the world of Remnant and the gods of their world. But right now, we don't know much of the story. We are only up to Volume 9, after their previous company, Rooster Teeth, sadly got shut down by Warner Brothers back in 2024. But luckily, they have a new home on Viz Media. Viz Media will continue on their story with Volume 10 and further on into the future. But enough of that. Let's start off with Ruby Rose. So let's go ahead and get these three out of the way. So here we got Ruby Rose. She is the team leader of her friends of Team RWBY. And on the side right here on the sleeve, we got the different symbols for her friends, which are Team Juniper of Jean Arc, Nora Wren, and fucking, what's her name? I can never remember the last person. Nora Valkyrie, sorry, and then Lai Ren. I got their names backwards, so my apologies. But these are their symbols across here, along with her friend symbols as well. As there's Ruby's, that's her friends, Valkyrie. Weiss Schnee right here with the symbol. Yang's and Blake's. I cannot remember what her symbol is. But enough of that. Let's just go ahead and crack right on into it. Now, this series, my girlfriend got me hooked into it because I, at the time, have never watched a single anime in my life. I never watched a single anime, never read any anime comics, because it just wasn't my thing until my girlfriend introduced me into this show right here. And I fell in love with it. Fell in love with the story, the characters, and I can't wait for what Viz Media has for the future of the RWBY series. But we got Ruby Rose. She's number 0 of the RWBY collection. And I got the side quote right here saying "Justice will be swift." And on the back quote, we got one of the cities. This is the city. This is below the city of Atlas. I can't remember what this city's name is, but Atlas is home to Weiss Schnee and her family, along with Atlas Academy, which is one of the 4 schools, or was one of the 4 schools. But these figures are actually based off their volume 7 through 9 outfits. They've had previous outfits as well between the beginning, middle, and what the future will hold. So here's a side pole other side. This right here is actually a Grimm, one of the many darkness creatures. And back in quote, I forgot to say it. Come on, team, let's do this. With a Grimm right there. Ruby with Crescent Rose, which is the name of her weapon. And then we got their broken moon above the sky right there. And we got an inside quote saying, "Aw, yeah," with rose petals throughout the entire entirety of the box right here. Let's go ahead and get Ruby on out of here. Throw the box to the side. Chuck those to the side as well. So here is Ruby Rose with one of her many iconic poses with Crescent Rose and her holding it back. But I do love the detail that they did for her. Very much got all the details down of her Volume 9 outfit. You know, the beautiful detail they also got on her weapon right here. It's just fully fantastic. Love what they've done. And yeah, so we'll do a quick little 360 of Ruby Rose. Now, all of her and then the rest of the figures, they all have these stands right here due to them being their weapons, kind of making them a little heavier. So all of them are supported with these bases right here, which honestly I do like. So there's Ruby right there. Next up, we got Blake Belladonna. And again, sleeve. All the sleeves are going to be the exact same, just in their different colors. So Blake's colors are purple. Alrighty. Blake's box is being a little difficult. Chuck Blake's to the side. And then, well, I guess we'll just read the inside quote saying, "Always sunshine and rainbows with you." And we got the back quote right here saying, "Lately you've been quiet, antisocial, and moody," which I get is kind of your thing. With Blake right here with her weapon drawn out, ready to fight. And the background is actually inside of Weiss's house, her family home, which I do love the detail they got exactly down from the shelf, looking fantastic. And then we got a side quote right here saying, "Hey, we're still united," which they still are to this day. And check Blake's box up to the top. Oh, she's also number 1 of the Youtooz collection, of the RWBY collection. Forgot to say that as well. Alright. Here is Blake Belladonna. Now, as you can tell, she's a bit different between RWBY and her friends. She has cat ears. She is known as what, in the world of Remnant, is a faunus. Basically half human and half animal. She is half cat. So she's got cat-like reflexes and also her cat ears. And I do love the detail. They got all the details down to her weapon, from a grappling hook to where it can form into a sword. But right now it's in its gun form, their shooting range form. But the detail is fantastic, down to her short hair. Do the 360 for you. But that's Blake Belladonna. Now, the only thing I am concerned is that she is a bit wobbly in her box. So, I'm just glad she didn't arrive broken. Otherwise, that would have been horrendous. Now, For Yang and Weiss, they were actually released separate. So the first wave was Ruby and Blake, which was released back in, I want to say 2020, maybe 21. While Weiss and Yang, they were actually released in 2023. So it was a bit of a year, quite of a big wait for Weiss and Yang to be released on the Youtooz website. So as you can see with Ruby's sleeve, along with if you see my distractable and boys no brush video unboxing, you can see that their sleeves are a bit different. So like, Blake's, we got the front cover, side, and then the back. With Weiss and Yang's, we have to take Weiss out of the protective sleeve. All future Youtooz that you get are going to be looking like this, where they got this window right here, so you can display the figure however you want. You can do like how I do, without the sleeve, still in their box, or out of the box, or you can literally just leave your figure looking like this, with this window that they have. Personally, I do without the sleeve, because I don't like how it looks with this gap right here. This cut just doesn't look right to me. But enough of that. Here's Weiss Schnee with her colors being a lighter purple. I say like more of a mid dark light blue color. And then go ahead and take the sleeve off. Now see, Weiss is number 2 of the RWBY collection, but what is weird, and it's only on Weiss's box specifically, is that it doesn't say the RWBY collection. Now I don't know if that was a manufacturer error that Youtooz didn't catch, but it is what it is. It's not really a big deal. Now the side quote, it says, "Not friends, family." And the back quote, "This is my home and I'm not giving it up without a fight." And we got Weiss back here, and she is currently in their training room at the Atlas Academy, training up her skills, becoming a better fighter. And the reason this right here says, the side quote says "not friends and family," is because she doesn't really have a great family connection with her father being drunk with power, her mother being an alcoholic, and then her brother just kind of being a dick. So her friends are kind of like her second family, but the family that love her. And the inside quote says, "4 versus 1, cowards." And then on the inside we got white looking petals of flowers blowing in the wind, along with Blake's. Hers is a dark purple color, which you guys can kind of see right there. Check this to the side. Here we got Weiss right here, and her stance ready to draw and fight with her enemies. Now, I do love the detail. They got her hair perfectly, looking fantastic all the way down with all the different knots and curls, to her combat dress, down to even the scar down on her eye. So her figure definitely looks fantastic. Out of all of them, hers is kind of right in the middle. Not bad nor good. It's just right in the middle, perfect. But she is one of the kind of a sassy like character for the friend group, but they love her. But Weiss she's something. But a lot of people love her, her friends love her, the community love her, and that's all that matters. The one thing I do kind of wish that Youtooz did differently is, I wish she didn't have her sword right in her face. I kind of wish she had it kind of like how Blake is, with her weapon kind of wrapping around her. I kind of wish her weapon was like she was holding it, either like holding it to the side or having it her arm back with the sword pointing directly this way right at you. You know, I kind of wish they'd done that differently instead of just having it right in her face, but it also makes sense because they have to work with what they can and try not to have the figure be too fragile and breakable, and it can also be supported with the stand. But on to the last character, Yang Xiaolong, which is actually RWBY's stepsister, because their father, Yang's mother and father, is actually the same father to RWBY, but Yang's mother kind of dipped out in the picture. If you know the story, you should know it. If you don't, then I guess if you want to get into the series, you can. It should be on Viz Media. If not, I'm not 100% sure, but you can go to YouTube, go online, try to find it somewhere. But Yang's mother kind of dipped out of Yang's life at a very young age. She felt like she wasn't capable of being a mother, which does kind of suck. But Yang takes care of her baby sister RWBY in the best way she can. And of course, Yang's box also has the same sleeve as Weiss. Oh jeez, alright. I'm going to pause the recording for a sec while I get Yang out of the box because she's being kind of a struggle. So give me one moment, everyone. Alright, got her out of the box. Now, Yang is number 3 of the RWBY collection. And personally, out of all the figures, Yang, I personally like the most, following RWBY, Blake, and then Weiss. Because once I show you guys the figure, you'll see why I personally think she's the best. But Yang Xiaolong, part of the RWBY collection, got the side quote saying, "We need to take risks." In the back, we got, "But you're huntsmen and huntresses. You can't just back down from a fight." Which is very true. And then her background is in the city that's underneath Atlas. Again, I can't remember the city's name. If you guys are a fan of the show and you know the city, leave the comment down below of the city that's underneath Atlas. But she's out in the streets, ready to fight Grimm. And then we got the side right here showing Yang off again. And in the inside quote, it says, "Let's do what we do best. Charge blindly into danger." Which Team RWBY definitely does. They go in without no plan at all. And then got inside, a bunch of yellow petals blowing in the wind. Yeah. We'll put her box right above the no brushes. Oops. Check these to the side. But here's Yang Xiaolong right here. They got all the details down perfectly, to the fires on her fists, her beautiful blonde hair, down to her huntress outfit, going all the way down to the jacket, the belt, the scarf, boots, everything. They got exactly Yang's personality right here. Now, if you're wondering why her fists are on fire, she is just... her semblance is strength. You get her very pissed off, she will fight back double force. And she can do it with a fiery rage. So, that's why I personally love Yang. She's a strong, independent person. Even with her team, she can always step up when needed. But, that's going to be it for this video, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, let me know if you guys know the series of RWBY. Let me know your favorite volume is, favorite scene. What are your favorite characters? Personally, I'm hoping Youtooz does more figures for Team RWBY. I really hope we get their other outfits from their previous volumes, maybe more characters, their friends, maybe their enemies as well. I would love to see that. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment down below what your thoughts on the series. Who's your favorite figure out of the 4? And you can actually pick up Blake, Weiss, and Yang still on the Youtooz website. Unfortunately, RWBY is sold out, so if you wanted to complete the set, you can get these 3 on the Youtooz website. I personally have not seen a Ruby Rose Youtooz for sale on Mercari or eBay at all. So good luck trying to find her if you can. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed, as I said many times previously. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Peace out, everyone.